What you remember from the moon landing?
Yeah. I remember I was in Germany at that time. I was actually in bed asleep when my parents came and woke me up and asked me if I wanted to see the moon landing. And I was fairly young at that time, and I told them, no, I want to continue sleeping. They let me, which after the fact made me very mad because it's the moon landing, and that's what I remember.
What did it mean for America? What did it mean for technology and all that kind of stuff? Pontificate.
Well, for America it was huge because it made us the #1 nation in technology, and it spawned many technological advances. The computer systems we have now, that was their basis. A lot of our high-tech fibers, that was the basis for it, for their clothing. It just spurred an entire economy based upon advanced technology.
Tell me your memory of the moon landing.
Well, I was 6 years old. I lived in Northern Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C., so I have a mix of memories of all the Apollo missions, and frankly, I don't know always which comes from which, but I remember right where I was is one of those things where I can picture where I was on a little sofa watching a black and white TV upstairs in my house, and the thing I remember more was when they left the moon and they were going to hook up with the command module. Even still, I can't imagine how that works. And so that was what I was worried about. I thought the landing, a 6-year-old, I didn't know how hard it was. So it was just all routine for me. But I remember worrying about them when they took off again to meet up with the command module.
I don't really have a very clear memory of it. I was 8 years old. I do remember my mom and dad making sure that we were in the house, in front of the TV. Our small, in 1969, it was a little black and white. And I do remember, Armstrong stepping down, and I have vague memories of that type of thing.
When this happened, it was exciting. We were it was unbelievable. And we were all just sitting and listening to the radio, because fortunately we didn't have a TV to actually watch it on. So we was listening to it, and it was, like I said, it was exciting.
The excitement of it was that, to those of us who did believe it, that we were able to go up there and to have somebody present and to be able to represent the United States.
I remember the moon shot and the launch was really exciting. We watched the launch in school, and we progressed it watching Walter Cronkite. I remember watching him on the news, watching it getting interested. It was a real fuzzy black and white picture, and it was really neat. And then to see that, to know that we had landed on another planet, even though it's just a satellite, but it was pretty neat. I remember drinking Tang, because that was the astronaut's drink of choice, apparently.